fighting crime and trying to help is a good thing always, okay? So the idea that this is bad because Trump is doing it is, in my opinion, pure folly. But I do think they're missing an opportunity, Bill. The way to bring down crime in urban centers is not to have National Guard parked all over the place. It's much more sophisticated and programmatic than that. You know this. I would imagine so does the president, but he's doing it this way. Why?
Well, you're lucky to have me on the program tonight because
always
you're starting to sound like a coxcomb. All right, C-O-X-C-O-M-B.
I know what the word is.
All right. So I'm going to save you from yourself once again.
Please. Thank you, St.
Number
Bill.
one, you're welcome. The reason the National Guard and the FBI and the marshals are in D.C. is because President Trump is personally offended by the look of the city and the tone of the city. It's as simple as that. It has nothing to do with race. San Francisco is in worse shape than Washington, D.C.
A lot of cities are in worse shape.
City.
A lot of cities are in worse shape. And that's my point.
So injecting race is the usual phony garbage. The problem with Washington, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, L.A., on and on, is that progressive leadership does not believe in punishing many crimes. It's the broken windows theory. If you create social disorder, you're punished. Progressives do not believe that. So you can steal up to $1,000 in California and there's no penalty. So shoplifting is rampant. It's an easy analysis. And you cite Governor Moore, I will like in Maryland, but you cannot walk in many Baltimore neighborhoods. The drug addiction level is through the roof. That has not improved. What has improved is that more organized, so it is harder to commit gang murders. It is harder for them. Now, you go back to D.C., and that's exactly what's happening there. So Trump is actually emulating Governor Moore. The Guard and the other people are a blanket of protection. That means that the real bad guys won't come out anymore because, as you just heard, the head of the marshal said, we got 75 guns in a few days. So if you come out with a gun, we're going to get it. So they're not going to come out with guns, Cuomo. This is not brain surgery.
Listen, I don't have any problem with that. I disagree with three things. And then I want to move on to the other even bigger opportunity for change in this country. One, that it has nothing to do with race. Of course it does. Why? Because we confuse... Look, I gave you your take. Here's mine. We confuse criminality with race all the time in this country. I love watching people on the right, this new thing I keep hearing. Black people commit more crime. Why and what kind of crime and in what are the circumstances and what changes it? That's the conversation to have. We're not having it, but this works politically for the president. Also, you cannot run away from the fact that crime is down in D.C. in measurable ways, more than most urban centers over the same period in the last 3 years. And there are reasons for that that have nothing to do with the National Guard. Now, the second thing
Wait.
Oh, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You sound like General Westmoreland. That's who you are tonight. In addition to being a coxcomb, you're General Westmoreland.
So a coxcomb.
That's exactly the same argument.
Do you know what a coxcomb is? Not the dandy thing.
Yeah,
do you know where it comes from?
Do
you know where it comes from?
I don't know the origin of the word, but
the
I know
etymology
what it
of it is it is a jester's hat, a coxcomb. Is that what you're saying? What my hair looks like? Jester's hat.
There you go. Now let me make that Westmoreland point because it's very quick.
Go ahead.
Westmoreland in Vietnam, which when it was going south fast, his people just would come out every week and say, hey, U.S. casualties are down, Viet Cong and North Vietnamese are up. That was a game. They played a stat game.
Yeah,
and of course, it was ridiculous because they were losing.
Yeah.
No, they didn't lie. The books weren't cooked, but it didn't matter. It didn't because the disorder that was taking place in South Vietnam was on the rise. So you can disguise that by crime stats. There is disorder in the nation's capital. It offends Trump. Trump has the power to reverse it. He will reverse it. That's the story.
Well,
what else you want to know?
That's your story. Here's the second thing I want to know. Gerrymandering is a huge, neglected opportunity. Why? The majority of people in this country, I don't know, maybe overwhelming. I don't know the number, Bill. It doesn't matter. We want this country to succeed. I know there are people who don't. But if you could change one thing in this country, it would probably be that you're talking to me right now. But for me, it would be gerrymandering. Without question, it's not even close. And the Democrats are blowing an opportunity on this by this whole, if you can't beat them, join them, fire, you know, fight fire with fire, the tweets that mock Trump, and people are eating it up on social media. But I don't know that this is the way to make the opportunity that Trump is giving them with what he's trying to do in Texas.
All right, when I first heard the gerrymandering story, I thought it was Leave It at Beaver, but that was Jerry Mathers.
Yes, Jerry Mathers, spelled differently.
Gerrymandering. Okay.
Elbridge Jerry here.
So
You're the historian.
It's another chaotic story that doesn't have to be, can be solved in a couple of weeks. So Congress should pass a new law.
Yes.
Because it is a federal situation.
Yes.
And the new law should say that you have to reach a threshold, which Congress would define, in order to change the districts to send people to Congress. Okay? And here is the threshold, A, B, C, D. This is the only way you can do it. So in Texas, you can't do it unless this is met. And Newsom, you can't do it unless this is met. Is that hard?
No, it's easy.
Is it?
And they should do it. They should take their power back. And they should, on the federal level, review all of the congressional districts in this country, because the reason you have 93+% retention of incumbents when they're under 30% job approval is because the districts are all rigged. And that's why you can't do anything but fight against extremists in primaries.
I want an honest election, but the real reason incumbents get elected every 2 years is money. And once you get in there, you can raise 10 times more money than any challenger can raise. And that's the real reason. But
it is a reason.
Just like
money
the
matters.
Situation.
Money matters. Harder to change because you have it being embraced as the supreme law of the land as speech. But this you can fix. Money matters, no question about it. But you know, and I know, the retention rate
as I just said,
because the districts are red and blue to start with. And the only person you can lose to is someone more extreme, red or blue.
All right, you're very loquacious tonight, as well as being a coxcomb.
Am I garrulous?
Just so you just want to
Am I
point
verbose?
that out. But you know what bothers me about this whole thing?
Yes.
Congress doesn't really want to do these things.
No.
They don't want to pass a fair immigration law.
No, they don't.
They don't want to stop political madness in the states.
No, they don't.
They don't want to stop violent crime.
No, they don't.
You could stop violent crime, and you could stop drug addiction, okay? It's been done. I did my thesis at Harvard on how Singapore wiped out the entire narcotics industry in the whole country. Now, we can't do that because we have due process here, but you can emulate countries that have wiped it out. And the Congress doesn't care. And that bothers me more than anything, that we elect people who sincerely do not care about improving the welfare for the American people. What they care about is retaining their power.
Yes.
All right. Using division to get them in a favorable light so the progressive nuts like them or the right-wing kooks like them. And it just drives me nuts because it's so apparent.
Listen.
And I don't know if the situation is ever going to change. I don't know if it will.
I believe that it will, and I'm going to end the segment on this because you have never said anything that makes more sense than the last 35 seconds of this segment. I may run it every time I'm supposed to have you on.
I don't know if that's a compliment coming from a poltroon like you.
Hey, but I'll tell you what I'm not. I'm no pusillanimous pussyfooter. I'll tell you that. I'm not a pusillanimous pussyfooter.
I wouldn't even say those words.
No, only because you don't know what they mean.
I want everybody to pre-order.
Yeah.
All right, Confronting Evil out September 9th. And we'll give you a fun gift if you go to BillO'Reilly.com and you pre-order Confronting Evil. And this is Putin. If you really want to know about Putin and why he's doing what he's doing, he's mentally ill, okay? You got to read that book. It comes out in 2 weeks, all right? Cuomo got a free copy.
Free.
And I'm, saying, why did I send him a free copy? I don't even know. And here I'm watching out for your house because we have Hurricane Erin here right this minute where I am on Lisa Long Island. It's like surf's up. Whoa.
Yeah, you should get out there.
Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
I'd like to see you get out there. You should get out there into the surf. I want to see if people can tell you apart from a surfboard. I got to go.
Okay. Very good. Thanks for having me on.
This one. Always a pleasure, Bill O'Reilly. I got to jump.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Coxcomb, garrulous, loquacious. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.